We humans, we love to believe in our uniqueness, our languages, our cultures, our complex thoughts. They set us apart, right? But what if I told you there's a deeper language, a universal code shared by every living thing? This is the language of semiosis, the science of signs and symbols. Semiosis is how we understand the world, how we communicate meaning. It's the process of interpreting signs and acting upon them. A simple concept, yet profoundly powerful. Think about it. A sunflower turning towards the sun, a dog barking at a stranger. These are not random acts. These are interpretations of signs, expressions of meaning. The sunflower reads the sun's direction, adjusting its position for optimal sunlight. The dog reads the stranger as a potential threat, barking to signal danger. Semiosis, you see, is the very essence of life, woven into the fabric of existence. From the smallest bacteria to the largest whale, all living things engage in this intricate dance of signs and interpretation. It's a silent conversation happening all around us, shaping the web of life itself. To understand semiosis is to understand the fundamental language of life, to glimpse the interconnectedness of all beings.
Now let's break down this language of semiosis. We have three primary players: signs, symbols, and indices. Each plays a crucial role in conveying meaning. Signs are the most basic unit, representing something other than themselves. Think of a stop sign. It's not just a red octagon, it signifies the need to halt. Symbols, on the other hand, are more abstract. They derive their meaning from cultural agreement. The American flag, for instance, represents freedom and democracy, but only to those who share that cultural understanding. Indices are fascinating. They have a direct physical connection to what they represent. Smoke, for example, is an index of fire. Footprints in the sand indicate someone walked there. These signs are not arbitrary. They are causally linked to the object or event they represent. Animals, too, use signs, symbols, and indices. A peacock's vibrant display is a symbol of courtship, meant to attract a mate. A dog's raised hackles index aggression, warning others to back off. Even the intricate dances of bees communicate complex information about the location of nectar.
Now let's zoom in, way in, to the microscopic level, to the very building blocks of our brain's neurons. These tiny cells communicate through electrical and chemical signals, a process not unlike semiosis itself. When you touch a hot stove, sensory neurons in your hand send electrical impulses racing towards your brain. These impulses are like signs, carrying information about the searing heat. Your brain interprets these signs and sends back new signals, instructing your muscles to withdraw your hand. This intricate dance of signals, interpretations, and responses is the foundation of all thought, all behavior. Think of it this way: individual neurons are like individual organisms, communicating through a complex language of electrochemical signals. Just as organisms form ecosystems, neurons form intricate networks, the basis of our brains. And just as ecosystems interact and influence each other, so too do these neural networks, creating a symphony of activity that manifests and supports consciousness itself.
This brings us to a truly mind-bending concept, the universal mind. Imagine, if you will, all the neural activity, all the semiotic exchanges happening across the planet, across all species, as a single interconnected web of meaning. A universal mind, if you will, constantly exchanging information, shaping and reshaping itself. It's a heady concept, to be sure, but consider this. We humans are constantly bombarded with information, not just from our senses, but from each other, from the internet, from the very air we breathe. We process this information, filter it, and synthesize it into our own unique understanding of the world. Now, imagine this process happening on a global scale. Every organism on Earth, from the smallest bacterium to the largest whale, constantly exchanging information, contributing to a vast interconnected web of meaning. This is the universal mind, a living, breathing entity composed of the sum total of all semiotic activity on Earth.
Dialogue is a process of semiosis that can be detrimentally disrupted by nominalism. In our increasingly digital world, nominalism, where names and labels are often mistaken for the things they represent, poses a significant threat to the rich exchange of meaning. Consider how often we reduce complex ideas to hashtags, sound bites, or even emojis. While these tools can facilitate quick communication, they can also strip away layers of meaning, context, and depth. The importance of education about the action of semiosis cannot be understated in our now nominalistically digital world. Imagine a conversation where each participant is fully aware of the semiotic processes at play, understanding not just the words being spoken, but the underlying meanings, emotions, and intentions. This awareness could transform our dialogues from superficial exchanges to profound interactions, fostering deeper connections and mutual understanding. As we navigate this digital age, let us strive to preserve the richness of our semiotic heritage, ensuring that our dialogues remain a vibrant, dynamic process of meaning-making. In doing so, we contribute to the ongoing symphony of the universal mind, enriching the web of knowledge and understanding that binds us all. As we delve deeper into the complexities of semiosis, we encounter a profound realization. The continuity of causality and processing in semiosis mirrors the analog nature of reality itself. Unlike digital systems, which operate in discrete steps and values, the analog process of semiosis flows seamlessly, weaving a continuous thread of meaning through our experiences. Just as a river flows uninterrupted, shaping and being shaped by the landscape it traverses, semiosis operates as an ongoing dynamic process. Every sign, symbol, and gesture contributes to this continuous stream of understanding, influencing and being influenced by the context in which it exists. This analog process allows for a richness and depth of meaning that digital representations often fail to capture. Consider the subtleties of a face-to-face conversation: the tone of voice, the flicker of an eye, the pause between words. These analog signals carry layers of meaning that transcend mere words, creating a tapestry of communication that is profound. In contrast, digital communication, with its reliance on text and images, can often feel fragmented and incomplete. By recognizing the analog nature of semiosis, we can appreciate the full spectrum of human communication. We can strive to preserve the fluidity and depth of our interactions, ensuring that our exchanges remain vibrant and meaningful. In doing so, we honor the intricate dance of semiosis, embracing the continuous flow of reality that binds us all. As we continue to explore the vast landscape of semiosis, let us remain aware of the analog continuum that underpins our shared reality. By fostering a deeper understanding of this process, we can enrich our dialogues, strengthen our connections, and contribute to the ever-evolving symphony of human understanding.